Do you feel stuck? Do you feel like you are trapped somewhere or inside of a box, inside of a situation in which you don't want to be? Do you feel like you have left your best years behind, that the things you have been dreaming about or wanting are just not going to come true? Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not true, that you have limitless possibilities. And today in this video, we're going to dive into how women of a certain age, our age, men of a certain age, or just people in general can accomplish the things they want by tapping into their own limitless possibilities, into our limitless possibilities, how we can shift our minds and discover our true purpose. Hi, I'm LaWanda Shields, and this is Hey Sista by Two Cute Sisters. Today we're talking about how we can tap into our limitless possibility. So let's get right on into this podcast. So I want us to talk about today being able to identify our fullest possibilities. You know, as I share often, I'm a person who believes that we can have anything we want, and you can, once we identify who we are. I love cartoons, and I know some of you going to think that's crazy. One of my favorite ones was The Lion King, and I love Mufasa. And Mufasa was always telling Simba all these wonderful things, and one of the things he told him was that he had to remember who he was. Basically, what he was saying was, remember, you are going to be the king of the jungle, of the jungle once I leave. Once I'm not here, it's you. Right now, it's me. It's me. I know who I am. I'm the king. And when I pass, you'll become king. So we have to remember who we are. And we become what we see and what we think. And so I want us to understand today that we don't have to settle for less. We don't have to accept just any and every old thing. We have a limitless possibility. And I know we sometimes stop and we look at, well, this is where I live. This is what I drive. This is my credit score. This is who I have. This is who I attract. When you attract who you are, you attract what you feel like you deserve. Well, you live where you live for today. But things can always change. My grandfather used to sit me down all the time and tell me that you can do anything. You can be anything. It doesn't matter where you come from. All that matters is where you're going. And I am a firm believer in that. It doesn't matter where you come from. The main thing that matters is where you are going. The first thing you have to do, though, is shift your mindset. Shift your mind from that stinking thinking, from all of those things that tell you you can't have or you can't do, and shift yourself into the mindset that I can do and be anything I want to be. I am worthy. I can have it. I want to unlock the potential that's inside of me. We all have potential inside of us. We were each created with the same creative force, with the same mental capacity and ability. Now, granted, there are some people that may be mentally challenged, but if that's not you, then there is no reason for you to settle for less. And then I have to question myself and ask, just because they are the way they are for the moment, does that mean that's the way they're going to stay? I'm a firm believer that it's probably not. So you should have, we have to deal with those limiting beliefs and myths that surround us. And one of them is that by now, and when I say that, I'm talking about people that are my age, over 30, over 40, and you may be saying, well, I should have accomplished it by now. I thought I would be further along. Yeah, I think that sometime, but then I have to say, you know what? I'm right where I need to be to accomplish what I need to accomplish to get to where I am going. I can't measure my success of my life by the life or the success of someone else. I have to measure me by me. I am my own competition. No one is my competition but me. Begin to shift in our identity. As we begin to focus on our limitless possibility, we have to deal with those old mindsets. We have to deal with that junk that's trying to clog up our brain, clog up our mind, tell us that we can't make it, because we can. We can be anything we want to be. We can go anywhere we need to go. We can do it. And so one of the things that I know, as I said, a lot of people our age talk about is that it's too late. I missed my chance. I should have done some this. I should have done that. Nothing I hate more than sit here and somebody just go on and tell me on about what they should have done. Well, you didn't do it. And it's too late to go back to that. And instead of going back to that, let's go forward. As my mom always tells me, you can't jump in a car looking back and try to drive somewhere. What's going to happen is you're going to have a wreck. What she's basically saying is you have to look forward and stop looking back at the past all of the time. We have to move forward. We have to start dealing with the things or the habits that have held us back and eliminate them and replace them with some new habits. And so now I'm going to talk to us about some habits that we need to activate our potential to help us become the woman or the man that we need to be in order to move forward in our career. We need to do a morning mindset. You know, it's so hard for me to even do this, and I say it, and I really mean it though. Each one, when we get out of bed, instead of jumping up and going in the room to do whatever that is we need to do, ask yourself, where's your mind at? Make up your mind that you're going to have a good day. And I have to tell myself, sometimes when I pull up at work and I can see things already brewing, I say, girl, you're going to have a good day today. Today is a good day. Today is a great day. And we're going to continue to have a good day. I don't care what it's looking like. I don't care how sour that person was at the fast food stop when I went through or you went through. I'm having a good day today. They're having a bad day, but I'm not going to have a bad day today. It's all in what we do. Do a morning mindset check. See where you are. Check your emotions. Get you together. Shift into that person in which you need to be or to face the day the way you need to face it. Visualize the future you. See yourself as him or her now. And know that your potential is just beginning. Each new day is full of potential. It's just ripe. It's ripe with potential. It's right with opportunity. It's just right for you. And so as it's ripe, then you continue to enjoy that ripeness and move forward. We're going to use our mouth to transform our situation. Speak out loud the things in which you want. Speak out loud your limitless possibilities. And when I say that, you have to talk positively to yourself. You have to talk positively to others. You have to make those positive declarations. You have to do those positive affirmations. It's written somewhere that life and death in the power of the tongue. And I am a firm believer in the power of the tongue. We call those things into existence that we continuously say. If you continue to say, oh, I don't know anything, I'm not going to get anywhere, then that's just what you're going to get. And that's just when you're going nowhere and you're getting nothing. But we have to begin to speak life, speak positive things, release that fear, and know that you can do just what you need to do in order to accomplish what you need to accomplish. I often think of myself as Wonder Woman. You know, that was a little joke when I was growing up. My name, Wanda. And so they said, oh, you Wonder Woman. You know what? Yes, I am. I am Wonder Woman. I can do and be anything I need to be. I can accomplish anything I need to accomplish, baby. And so I am. And I think about the movie Pitch Black with a little girl who, well, we thought it was a boy. Jack said, you know, Van Diesel was telling them about the things that Riddick was telling her, the things in which she said, where can I get eyes like that? And he says, well, I tell you what, you got to kill a few people. And she's sitting there, she's looking, she's just fast. She said, I can do it. And so I tell myself when I get up and I'm facing obstacles that seem like they are insurmountable, I can do it. I can do it. You know, so we have to think like that. We have to begin to talk to ourselves and let ourselves know that, yes, you can do it. Yes, you can accomplish just what you need to accomplish. This is not the end for you. You keep going. And so we don't have to be stuck in imposter syndrome. We don't have to be stuck in comparison mode. We are our best self. You are your best self. And so I want you to remember that today. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be confident. All you need to do is be you. And to reach deep down inside of you and find the limitless you that you need in order to keep going. And so I thank you guys so much for listening. This has been LaWanda Shields here on Hey Sister by Too Cute Sister. Talk to us about reaching our unlimited possibilities, being unlimitless, being limitless. And see you guys in the next video.